Hey guys, it's turning into liquid nitrogen week on the King of Random, and today is no exception for bizarre happenings.
Welcome back to the King of Random cooking show. And I'm just joking. This video was sponsored by a company called HelloFresh. They send boxes of food to your door to make it easier and more convenient to make your meals. But my wife will tell you I am not much of a cook. So rather than taking these ingredients and turning them into 3 gourmet meals like you're supposed to do, I wonder what would happen if we took some fruits, vegetables, and even meats and dipped them in a bath of liquid nitrogen just to see what would happen. Let's start off with a piece of lettuce. You know, lettuce is bendy, flimsy, and floppy, but if we stick that down into the liquid nitrogen, that all changes very, very quickly. And all it takes is a couple of seconds. You can see now it's actually super crispy. It'll just flake in your hands and turn. That's cool. What would happen if we put the whole thing in there? The whole thing's getting pretty crispy now. Now watch this. Well, that's one way to shred your lettuce. Next up, I think it'd be fun to try this chicken breast. It's really squishy, really flimsy, and it's meat. So let's see what liquid nitrogen does to meat. Start by cutting this thing open. There's a healthy chicken breast. Now you know it's done when the bubbling starts to settle down. Now that right there is what you call flash frozen. There we go, there's our piece of meat. You can see it's completely frozen. And if we take something like a sledgehammer, that's impressive. Check this out, if you move it around, it almost sounds like pieces of glass dropping down. It looks and acts just like shards of glass. It's amazing. That's chicken. Let's try a little baby broccoli next. You can see this stuff is really limp and flimsy. Put that in for a few seconds. There we go. Sauteed veggies. Extra crispy. You can see when that broccoli is done, it is super, super crispy. That's amazing. What else do we want to try? Tomato. Look how the tomatoes changed color. As it freezes, it turns more of a whitey, pasty color. There we go. You can see it's already kind of cracked. I have pieces everywhere. Pieces, I suppose. Shatters. That used to be a tomato. You couldn't tell by looking at it, could you? Sounds like rocks or broken glass. And it is a little bit cold. Now I think for my last experiment, I'm gonna try ground beef because everybody knows what ground beef is like. It's not hard and solid, it's very, very squishy. This is the kind of stuff you make your hamburger patties out of. There we go. Look at that. Turn it into a nice little hamburger ball. I think that might be a little bit too big. Let's turn them into smaller meatball type. There we go. Hamburger. There we go. 3, 2, 1. So So I know this might seem a little bit wasteful. It was a lot of fun. And don't worry, every scrap that you see used here is going to be used for some purpose. It will be taken care of. So there will be no waste. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed some of these experiments. I had a lot of fun and I hope you did as well. Big thanks to HelloFresh. I'm really impressed with the quality of food. I mean, this is stuff that we could eat, and in all honesty, this is stuff we are going to eat. Now, when a company like HelloFresh reaches out to sponsor a video, they also send these things called talking points, which are basically the things that they want me to tell you about their product. And in this case, they want you to know that HelloFresh is the meal kit delivery service that makes cooking fun, easy, and convenient. And each week, HelloFresh creates new delicious recipes with step-by-step instructions designed to take around 30 minutes for everyone from novices to seasoned home cooks short on time. They source the freshest ingredients measured to the exact quantities needed, so there's no food waste. They employ a full-time registered dietitian on staff who reviews each recipe to ensure it's nutritionally balanced, and it's all delivered to your doorstep in a special insulated box for free. So there you have it, guys. If you have any interest in the kind of service HelloFresh has to offer, go check them out and use the promo code TheKingOfRandom. But if you're not interested, then don't worry about it. I was just glad to have you along for the ride today. Of course, liquid nitrogen is for professionals and experts only. This isn't something that I can recommend doing at home, but it is something that I sure enjoyed doing with you today. Now, who's gonna clean up this mess? I can't believe it, guys. My wife salvaged all those scraps and the big mess that I made, and she turned it into this. How awesome is that? That is what we're having for dinner tonight.